it's pretty funny because everybody fucking hates her. Like, why wouldn't you hate her? Why would you not hate her? If you are a lifelong career reporter, journalist, editor, producer, whatever, okay, and you've sucked a mountain of dicks, okay, every day is a climb on Dick Mountain, and you're sucking it, okay, and then Barry Weiss, who objectively sucked less dicks, but the right kind of dicks, gets one on you. And now she's commanding the entire franchise. You're like, what do you mean? I've been climbing Dick Suck Mountain every goddamn day. You mean to tell me that you could helicopter your way to the top because you sucked one cock? That's bullshit. Girl getting clipped for hating women? What? I don't know what you're talking about, but it's true. I do. Yeah, oh, you've never seen this before? Just because it never fails to amuse, here's Barry Weiss's bust that she had installed in tribute to herself by the front doors of her fake university. Once again, you might be asking yourself, how is she so industrious? How is she so good? She has a fucking fake unaccredited university. How is that possible? Called University of Austin. It's because she sucked the right dicks. That's it. That's it. It's almost like the billionaires basically saying like, hey, if you suck our dicks, we'll elevate you too. You can stop using sex as a metaphor for closing out the people. It's gross and frat boy behavior. I can't stop myself. I'm gross and fratty. People policing how elegant your language is when these guys are attempting a fascist takeover of the country is hilarious. Come on, people. No, I think it's important for everyone to have their priorities set and dialed in on sanitizing language, especially because now that when the clips come out tomorrow of my toxic misogyny, those guys will come back in here and say, I told you so. And they're right. They'll be like, hey, the second coming of Himmler presented this omega viral Twitter clip compilation of you being a misogynist. And I happen to agree with Himmler Groiper 1488 on the Adolf Hitler website, Twitter, now known as X, because I'm a Maoist, third worldist, and you are a reactionary. Look. He will not understand. There being a fascist takeover happening is not a green light to just ignore your own progress, my guy. I like that you know you're going to be here tomorrow to do this when it happens. And I'm excited to yell at you and block you and then have Asmongold also use you as a point of propaganda with another 2 million view video where he's like, Hasan's own audience is turning on him. Can you believe how gross and misogynistic he is? Chatter kind of right. Guys, this is how it always goes. This is how it always goes. Oh my God. Rainey draws a lot. I mean, saying a woman suck dicks to get to a position. First of all, Barry Weiss is not even a straight woman, okay? And secondly, we're not even talking about just Barry Weiss. We're talking about virtually everyone that kiss asses, if you don't want me to say dick sucking. And last but not least, once again, metaphor, euphemism for brown nosing, okay? When I say I fucked your mom, that doesn't mean I like literally raped your mother, okay? Please stop doing this. I can't. As soon as I fucking noticed one, of course there is going to be a million other people in the chat that are now piling on as well. You used to use the R word and didn't realize the effect it has on people with disabilities, like actually get called it on a daily basis, but you learn from that. Imagine you'd reacted this way to a chatter calling it out back then. Yeah, because not everything is the same. This is not a valid one. It's an invalid one. Because I'm not saying that like she has a career because she literally fucked her way to the top, okay? If I meant it literally, it would be understandable. I'm simply using a different term for ass kissing. It's analogous. And when I say ass kissing, no one, I assumes that I mean like literally tossing someone's salad and eating someone's asshole in order to, advance. And I still use substitute terms for the R word, as do many other people. There will always be a need for pejoratives in language. This kind of language policing, especially when it's utilized improperly, is very frustrating. If you can't understand how that language increases the risk of violence towards women, then I don't know if we're on the same side, honestly. Sounds hypocritical and unaware. We're not on the same side. We're not. I don't think you understand. We are not on the same side. We're on the same side as long as you just, shut the fuck up and you're like, hey, I appreciate, defending certain things on principle. So your edgy joke matters more than people's safety. All right, it's time to ban people. Yes, the answer is yes. Also, this is precisely the reason why people like Nick Fuentes will consistently pop off. This is precisely the reason why people like Asmongold will continue to pop off. People like Aiden Ross will continue to pop off. A lot of you insufferable morons who think that the sanitization of language, not to like an understandable degree where we are harmonious here, but to a degree where it's like actually so clinical that it becomes boring. The utilization of any sort of analogy or any sort of embellished language is now seen as like the most the worst grievance. Okay, the worst point of normalizing violence. All of this stuff is not only incredibly unproductive, but it's also useless. It's utterly useless. They can clip the past 10 minutes and get an hour of laughter material for their audience. Yes, and they will continue to do so. And most of us will continue to look silly. But hey, guess what? There will be at least 15 banger TikToks that come out of this, and this will move discourse on the unproductive left on TikTok for at least a week. Question: how do you actually think you can make progress if you just assume that something that challenges your previous belief is someone being disingenuous and woker than thou? Great question. Okay, I've been doing this for the past 12 years. Do you feel like there haven't been instances where I went, you know what, that's actually right? Is there any instance here where this isn't? Is there any instances here? People stop using the S word short for schizophrenia. Schizo, which is the word for medical diagnosis, will refer to someone being freakish and destructive in their behavior that stigmatizes people with the condition who don't act like it. Forget about the people on Reddit or TikTok who are being ingenuine for a moment. Actually consider the effect of language in this space. Oh my God. Do you feel like you might have a tendency, like a character trait? Genuinely, I'm seriously asking. Do you feel like you might have a character trait where you have a hard time making friends with people because this is how you operate? Because there is. I don't know if this happens on right-wing circles. I don't know if this happens in right-wing circles at all. But there is this thing that chatters have in their minds where they're like, nah, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. The reason why I call it out is because it's much simpler to just fucking ban them and move on, and then it doesn't become a major point of contention, and then you don't have opportunists who will then a week after spending their entire week being like, Hasan has a serious problem with insert this form of bigotry. Will then turn around and make videos, and I see it all the time. Why can't the left organize? Why can't the left ever actually win prominence in when we have all the right ideas, like when all of our opinions are good, why can't we get people to fucking hear us out? I don't know, because you're fucking annoying. Look, we moved on, but nope, some people want to still go back. I don't know why you're calling out ableist language is the problem in this chat. It's not annoying, it's actually informative, bro. Just acknowledge that you can change your language to be more friendly to people with disabilities in an area where you could be more open-minded. You're right. You're right. I will listen and I will learn. I'm listening and I'm learning. I apologize. I apologize to everyone that I have offended. I promise to do better.